Hello, everybody. Hi. This is English grammar class, and my name is Miss Anne Okara, as you know it. So, today we're going to learn about adverbs. Today, we are learning about adverbs. I'm sure many of us have heard about adverbs, like, this is not our first time hearing about adverbs. So, let's quickly dive right into today's lesson. But for those of us who don't know anything about adverbs, fear not, I got you as always, okay? So in today's lesson, we are going to learn all about adverbs, what adverbs are. We're going to learn about the different types of adverb we have, okay? So some of them are the adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree. We have a lot of them out there. But for the sake of this class, we're just going to look at those five types of adverbs. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so talking about adverb or learning about adverbs, adverbs are simply just words that are used to modify a verb, adjective, or even another adverb. Now, when you say modify, modify simply means describe. So, adverbs are just words that are used to describe verb, adjectives, or even describe another adverb. Now, adverbs they provide information about manner, time, place, frequency, or degree of an action. Remember that adverbs are describing verbs, and verbs are action words. Actions that we do, things we do like eating. Right now, I'm talking, I'm teaching, you're learning. Some of you might be sitting, some might be lying down, some might even be working or something. Okay, so those are all verbs, actions. So, adverbs describe those actions. So let's take a quick look at the different types of adverbs that we have. Like I said, we have a lot of adverbs. For the sake of this class, I'm only going to be teaching you about five types of adverb. So let's move on. So again, adverbs describe actions. Adverb describe actions which are known as verbs. Adverb also describe adjectives, and sometimes adverb can describe another adverb. So the first type of adverb we'll be looking at is the adverb of manner. Now, manner simply tells us how an action is performed, how something is done. So when I'm talking about adverb of manner, you see words like quickly, beautifully, loudly, happily, carefully, playfully, patiently, and so on. Now, an example we have over here is she quickly ran across the street. She ran across the street. That is a verb. But how did she run across the street? And the adverb will tell us that, oh, she ran quickly across the street. Now, he talks. Okay, how does he talk? He talks loudly in class. So you can see that he talks is a verb. The action there is talking. Now, adverb will not describe that verb, tell us how he is talking, by letting us know that he talks loudly in class. Another person might be talking quietly in class. Somebody else plays roughly. Okay, he plays roughly. She sings beautifully. They, different things. So that is just your adverb of manner, describing how action is performed, describing how something is done. Now, for the second adverb, that is adverb of time. So, adverb of time simply tells us when something occurs, when an action occurs. Adverb of manner tells us how something is done. Adverb of time tells us when something is done, when an action takes place, when something happens. So when you see adverb of time, you will see words like yesterday, now, soon, later, early, tomorrow, daily, before, last night, and so on. Example, I went to the movies yesterday. So when did you go to the movies? I went to the movies yesterday. I woke up early today. When did you wake up? Oh, I woke up early this morning. Okay. I've been to America before. When have you been to America? Before. So adverb of time simply tells us when something happens. Now, the third kind of adverb is adverb of place. So we've looked at adverb of manner, adverb of time, and now adverb of place. Now, hearing the word place, I think you kind of have an idea what adverb of place simply means. Good, beautiful, as if you got to do. So adverb of place simply tells us where I mean, places where, like location, where something happened. Where did it take place? Where did the action take place? That is adverb of place. So where it all unfolded, where it all happened, where it all began. So examples of words you see under adverb of place, you have here, there, everywhere, upstairs, outside, somewhere, away, nearby, and so on. So example, you have put the book over there on the shelf. Where should I put the book? Over there on the shelf. I'm going somewhere. I am sleeping upstairs. Or where is your brother? He is reading upstairs. Sarah, come here. Do you understand? So those are just examples of adverb of place, talking about where something happens, where an action unfolds. Now, so far, it's been super interesting, it's been super fun, but some people get it confused when it comes to adverb of frequency. So, let me try and simplify it now. Adverb of frequency simply talks about how often an action takes place, like how many times. How many times in a day does this happen? How many times in a week does this happen? How many times in a year? How many times in a month? How many times in an hour does this happen? That is frequency, just how many times, how often an action transpires. So, there's repetition. Examples of words you will see under adverb of frequency, you will see words like always, occasionally, seldom, usually, twice, weekly, daily, rarely, sometimes. So example, you have I sometimes take a nap in the afternoon. So it's not all the time, but sometimes, once or twice, I take a nap in the afternoon. Now, I visit my grandma weekly, or I visit my grandma every weekend. Did you get that? So it tells you that means okay, so that means you visit your grandma every weekend. Okay, so last week you visited your grandma. This weekend you're going to visit your grandma, and that also means next weekend you're going to visit your grandma. So I visit my grandma every weekend. I brush my teeth twice daily, in the morning and in the night. So twice daily. That means two times in a day you brush your teeth. So you brush your teeth in the morning. That means this night you're also going to brush your teeth. Tomorrow morning you're going to brush your teeth. Tomorrow night you're going to brush your teeth. Do you get that? So that's just telling you how many times something happens. And people also tend to get confused under adverb of degree. Now, adverb of degree simply describes the extent of an action. Like it tells you how much of something. Like example, very, quite, extremely, absolutely, slightly, completely, fairly, barely, and so on. These are some words that you see under adverb of degree. We're talking about the extent of an action, how much of an action. Like, I am completely exhausted. It lets you know how exhausted I am. I can simply say I am exhausted. When I say I am completely exhausted, you understand that, oh, no, 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 I've been overworked and I need to rest as soon as possible. I am completely exhausted. I am very happy. I'm very excited. I am absolutely glad to be of help. No, it just shows the excitement. I am very angry with you. I am very, very angry with you. So that is just talking about the degree. So if I say I'm very angry with you, it lets you know how angry I am with you. I am completely exhausted. It lets you know how exhausted I am. So that's just your adverb of degree. Just trying to describe the extent of an action. So you can see that that is what we call adverb. So we have so many types of adverbs, okay, but those are just some of the types of adverbs we have, and we can see that adverbs are really interesting, they're really exciting, really, really fun, and we make use of adverbs every day. Every single time we talk, we make use of adverb. We could be describing how something happened, we could be describing when something happened, we could be trying to tell where something happened, how many times something has happened, or how much of something has happened. So we use adverb every day. So adverbs are just used to describe actions, and they are powerful tools that are used in communication to provide more information about actions. So you want to get like you want to improve your language skills or your English speaking skills, you can keep practicing adverbs, and this would help you to improve your language skills. So I got a quick exercise for you. So have you learned about adverbs? That adverbs describe a lot of actions from how they happen to when they happened to where they happened to how many times they happened to how much of an action there was. We've looked at the adverbs. So I want to believe that you can identify the adverb in these sentences. So sentence number one, we look for the lost puppy everywhere. The boy is too careless. The baby slept soundly. Joey always tries his best. We have met before. So, can you identify the adverb in those sentences and tell me what kind of adverb you were able to identify in each of those sentences? And with that, we have come to the end of today's class. So, thank you so much for listening. I hope you're able to have so much fun with adverb because I did. I look forward to seeing you in our next class. Bye bye.